You look at him. He seems strong, stoic, logical, maybe even a little distant or hard to read. You're trying to figure him out, trying to get past the thick, impenetrable armor he wears around his heart. You're left constantly wondering, what does he truly need from me? What does he secretly, desperately crave from a woman that he would never ever admit? What if I told you that behind that armor, every single man, no matter how tough he appears, has a set of deep-seated psychological weaknesses? And let me be crystal clear. When I say weaknesses, I don't mean flaws or character defects. I mean profound vulnerabilities, powerful primal emotional drivers that when a woman understands and skillfully, elegantly appeals to them, can bypass his logical defenses and unlock a level of love, loyalty, and undying devotion that he reserves for only one woman on the planet. Today, I am not giving you generic dating tips. I am handing you the master key to the masculine soul. I am revealing 9 hidden psychological weaknesses that men secretly, desperately wish women understood. Mastering these is the fundamental difference between being his cool girl for a season and becoming his irreplaceable queen for a lifetime. And pay very close attention, because weakness number 8 is the one that explains, with chilling accuracy, why a man will move mountains for one woman and not lift a single finger for another. This is the truth behind his actions. To understand these hidden weaknesses, you must first grasp the fundamental operating system of the high-value masculine mind. I call it the king and his kingdom principle. A high-value man's primary, almost obsessive drive in life is to build his kingdom, his purpose, his career, his legacy, his impact on the world. This is his mission. It is the source of his identity and his self-worth. His weaknesses, the ones we're about to explore, are not things that make him less of a king. They are the hidden, secret gateways to his heart. They are the profound needs that, when met, make him choose his queen. A king doesn't want a woman to solve his problems for him. He wants a woman who understands the immense pressures of his crown, who respects his kingdom, and who makes that kingdom a more powerful, more peaceful, and more beautiful place to be. The 9 weaknesses we're about to discuss are the unspoken needs of the king. When you learn to fulfill these, you are not exploiting him. You are powerfully, masterfully aligning with his deepest psychological programming. You are becoming his irreplaceable partner in the building of his empire. Weakness number 1, his desperate, unspoken need for respect. More than love, more than affection, more than compliments, a man's primary emotional need is respect. He is deeply, profoundly vulnerable to a woman who genuinely, actively admires his competence, his efforts, his decisions, and his strength. Your authentic admiration is like a superpower that fuels his very soul. Weakness number 2, his deep, hidden fear of failure. Behind his bravado, behind his confidence, lies a deep, often unspoken, and terrifying fear of failing. In his career, in his mission, in protecting and providing for those he cares about. He is deeply vulnerable to a woman who is his unwavering cheerleader, who believes in him, especially when he doubts himself, and who consistently sees his successes, not just his shortcomings. Weakness number 3, his primal craving for peace and sanctuary. A high-value man's life is often a battle, a constant state of competition and stress. His home and his woman are his escape from that war. He is incredibly, almost addictively, vulnerable to a woman who is a source of peace, of calm, of sanctuary, and not another source of drama, nagging, or emotional chaos. Weakness number 4, his often starved need for non-sexual physical affection. Men are often, surprisingly, touch-starved. He is deeply vulnerable to a woman who will give him a long, genuine hug, who will run her fingers through his hair for no reason, who will hold his hand, who will place a reassuring hand on his back. These simple, non-sexual acts of physical touch break down his armor and make him feel safe and cherished. Weakness number 5, his ego's profound vulnerability to unwavering loyalty. A man's ego and his sense of security are deeply, inextricably tied to his woman's loyalty. He is profoundly vulnerable to a woman who fiercely defends him in public, who never belittles him to her friends, and who, through her actions, makes him feel like he is the only man in the world for her, her undisputed king. Weakness number 6, his deep-seated need to feel needed as a problem solver and protector. Men on a primal level need to feel useful and competent. He is deeply vulnerable to a woman who will occasionally, and with genuine need, come to him with a problem he can solve, whether it's opening a tight jar, asking for his advice on a difficult situation, or needing his strength, allowing him to step into his powerful, masculine role as a protector and provider. Weakness number 7, his hidden craving for playfulness and feminine freedom. He is constantly in his serious, logical, masculine brain. He is deeply vulnerable to a woman who doesn't try to mother him or manage him, but who can be his playful, lighthearted partner in crime. A woman who can banter, who can be spontaneous, who can laugh easily, and who allows him the freedom to be with his friends without guilt, becomes his source of joy. Weakness number 8, his deepest, most terrifying weakness, the need for true acceptance. He is terrified of being seen as a failure or as weak. The woman who can see him at his absolute worst, when he's failed, when he's broken, when he's lost, and can still look at him with genuine admiration, respect, and love, has found his ultimate, most profound weakness. He will never ever leave a woman who has seen his soul at its most raw and has not flinched. Weakness number 9, his primal need to lead and be admired for it. A man has a deep-seated, biological need to lead in the romantic dynamic. He is profoundly vulnerable to a woman who can gracefully, enthusiastically, and with trust, relax into her feminine energy and allow him to lead, making him feel like a competent, respected masculine man whose leadership is a gift to her, not a burden. So what is the common, powerful thread that weaves through all of these weaknesses? Understanding them is not about learning how to manipulate a man. That is the path of a low-value woman, a court jester. This is about learning the queen's gambit. A true queen understands that by strategically strengthening her king, by skillfully, lovingly appealing to his deepest psychological needs for respect, for peace, for purpose, she doesn't make him weaker. She makes him profoundly stronger. And a stronger king, a more fulfilled king, builds a better, safer, more prosperous, and more passionate kingdom for both of them to share. This forbidden knowledge is not a weapon to be used against him. It is a powerful, sophisticated tool to build an unbreakable bond of love, devotion, and unwavering loyalty. You are not exploiting his weaknesses. You are becoming the one and only woman in the world who truly, deeply understands and fulfills his most profound, unspoken needs. And to that woman, a good man, a king, will give his entire world, his entire heart, his entire loyalty, forever. The 9 hidden weaknesses, the secret keys to the masculine soul, his desperate need for respect, his deep fear of failure, his primal craving for peace, and so many more. You now possess the map to the masculine soul. This is the unspoken, powerful truth of the male heart. In the comments section below, I want you to share your wisdom. Which of these 9 profound weaknesses or psychological drivers do you believe is the most powerful, the most important, or the most overlooked by women in today's world? Let's build a masterclass in understanding men, right here, together. If this video just gave you the user manual to the man in your life that you've always wished you had, share it. Let's empower more women to build powerful, unbreakable bonds with good men. For more forbidden, powerful knowledge on the deep psychology of attraction, desire, and power dynamics, make sure you have absolutely obliterated that subscribe button and have activated all notifications. Your journey to becoming his irreplaceable queen, his ultimate partner, continues. Go out there and understand his core.